Hey, aloha mai kākou. How's it going there, KS alumni? Welcome to Kohana Distillers here in Kunia. My name is Kealoha Domingo, and I'm here today to do a cooking demonstration for you all. I want to thank you very much for being here, and let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is show you all this beautiful box that you're getting your product in from Hawai'i Ulu Cooperative. Everything's going to come nicely packed, refrigerated. It's going to have some ice packs in it. Your peeled and fully cooked frozen taro. We're going to use that in our taro poke dish. And we got some chili paste, which is going to be for our chili water. And we have some local smoked marlin from our fishermen out on the Big Island, and some Hawai'i Ulu Co-op macadamia nut ulu hummus. Also, we got some sweet potato chips made by the one and only Atibaras in Hilo. So let's get started with the simple stuff. We made it really easy for you guys. We got this chili paste. It's a mixture of Hawaiian chilies and chilies that are harvested on the Big Island, Thai birds. Special blend. We got some garlic and some Hawaiian salt, and basically all we're going to do is take this paste. We're going to take a nice tablespoon of it. I'm going to add it here to I got about 2 cups of water. It's great if the water's a little warm. Just mix it up. I mean, look at that, instant. It's good to go. And of course, you want to taste it. You want to make sure it's to your preference. If you want it spicier, just add a little bit more of this. If you want to use this for 2 more batches, you can do that too. I like mine's a little medium, so perfect. Yeah, we got that garlic, Hawaiian salt, and that chili mix. And of course, we got to make sure we get an empty rum bottle. Chili water always looks better in a beautiful bottle. Thank you very much to Kohana Distillers for providing this excellent rum and beautiful bottle. As we know, chili water is great for everything. It is the perfect accoutrement to any of these dishes here. If you want to add it on your poke to give it a little more kick, if you want to add it to your marlin dip to give it a little more spice, you got it. If you want to just go ahead and get a little shot glass and, you know, have some with friends, you can do that too, right? Cheers. Okay, moving on to the next dish. We are going to be working on taro poke. This taro here is so convenient. It comes to you already cooked. It comes to you already cleaned. It's frozen. So what I typically do is I'll take it out of the freezer, directly from the freezer. I'll put it in the microwave, hit it for about 5 minutes, make sure it gets to that gummy texture, and you're good to go. And basically all we want to do is we want to take this guy, take these, look at how gummy this is, beautiful taro. I'm going to cut it up into cubes just like poke. Okay, like 1/2-inch cubes. You want it larger, you want it smaller, that's your call. I like 1/2-inch cubes. Now this is a really great quality Hawaiian taro grown on the Big Island, processed by Hawai'i Ulu Co-op. Our friends Donna Shapiro and the gang over there do a great job. You know, this stuff is available in supermarkets across Hawaii, and it's available for shipment pretty much across the United States. So you don't have any excuse anymore that you don't have taro. You can't get taro where you live. If you live out in Vegas, if you live out in, you know, Minnesota, wherever you're at, you can get taro straight from home. So this is a really simple dish. You know, it's a spin-off of our traditional poke. Of course, it's a vegetarian version. I'm gonna put this into a little mixing bowl over here. Okay, just clean this up a little bit. Yeah, let's get it all in there. It's all good stuff. Okay, now we're gonna slice up some white onion. Like to slice it pretty thin so that you don't get a big punch of onion in your mouth. If you want to use a mandolin or you want to slice it ahead of time and soak it in some ice water, you can do that just to tone it down a little bit. But you know, I find that if you slice it nice and thin, it should be just fine. So I'm going to go ahead and add in, that was about a half of an onion to our 12 ounces of taro. Then I'm going to go ahead and add in, I got some pure sesame seed oil. This is about a half a cup. I'm just going to bring it right in here, show you guys what it looks like. Just get it all nice and moistened up. Also gives it a nice nutty flavor. I'm going to season it with some light salt that was provided by Hawai'i Co-op in your box. And I'm gonna give it about a tablespoon. Of course, you want to adjust that to your own taste. Then I'm gonna go ahead and add some of this inamona, of course, which is our roasted kukui nut, also provided by Hawai'i Co-op, sourced on the Big Island. And I'm gonna give it again another 2 tablespoons. I like it a little heavy. Okay, and I'm gonna add in some of this ogo. This is farm raised ogo, limu manawea. Also farm raised on the Big Island. You know, gives it a nice salty little crunch to it. Final touch is a little bit of green onion, because you know we always need the green onion. I'm just gonna slice it real thin. Give it a little color. Okay, just about a half a cup or so. Okay, I'm just gonna mix this all up. I'm gonna get a look in here. Mix it all up, just make sure everything's well coated. At this point, I like to give it a little taste. Make sure that it has enough salt. Right about there. Okay, I'm gonna plate this up. All right. Really simple, but really ono. It is vegan. It is made from the staple food of our ancestors. It is made from a superfood, taro, which is low glycemic index, complex carbohydrate, and just straight up delicious. Oh, I dropped one here. Sorry about that. And I like to finish it off with a little bit of extra inamona on top. Okay. And just a touch of this limu. Make it look pretty. I'm gonna give it a little bit more of that green onion, just for that nice green color. Slice it up real thin. And there you go. Taro poke. Next dish is gonna be the smoked marlin dip. And I'm gonna start off with about a pound of cream cheese, which I've softened. Let's let it sit off room temperature. And then I'm gonna use some of this This is a product that you can find pretty much at any grocery store. It's Chipotle adobo style peppers. Super simple, but really tasty. I'm gonna add about 2 tablespoons of this. Of course, you know, I don't know how spicy you like your food, so you can adjust accordingly. I definitely wouldn't use the whole can, but you know, that's up to you. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add in some garlic. I'm just gonna put in about, let's see, 4 cloves of fresh garlic. I'm just gonna use my little garlic press here. About 4 cloves. Trying to get everywhere. Okay. That should be good. Of course, with everything, I won't be offended if you want to adjust it and you want to add a little more, a little less. That's totally up to you. Cream cheese, chipotle adobo, pepper. I'm gonna put in just a dash, about a half a teaspoon of this Japanese pepper. It's a sashimi. If you don't have this, you can use something like some paprika or some cayenne, just to give it a little kick, and it also gives it a little bit of color in there. And yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna add a bit of this green onion again for flavor and color. And again, no magic number, but this is about a half a cup, or a little less, maybe a 1/3 cup. I add that in there, and then I'm gonna get our beautiful smoked marlin that was sourced on the Big Island from local fishermen and smoked right there on the Big Island. I'm gonna cut this into short pieces across the grain, so it kind of will tend to crumble up a little bit. If you want to, you know, you can put it in your food processor, but you know, this isn't a huge amount of marlin, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut it for you here. And of course, you know, I don't think anyone would be offended if they got a nice chunk of smoked marlin in their dip, but you know, I like to make sure it gets evenly distributed throughout the whole product. And again, this doesn't look like a lot, but it's quite a bit for this amount of cream cheese, and it'll stretch itself. So yeah, I think that's about right. So I'm gonna just go ahead and add that right in, and I'm gonna mix it up. Hopefully this cream cheese is softening enough that, you know, it mixes it pretty easily. Just get all those ingredients combined together and happy. Get that chipotle nice and integrated into that cream cheese. And this is gonna be that nice little spicy, smoky kind of flavor, and it goes so well with the sweet potato chips. That, you know, I really love this combination. Now would be a good time to go take a break and have a sip of that Kohana rum. Make sure it tastes good. Okay, it looks pretty well combined. Super simple, but you know, brings that taste of Hawaii with that smoked marlin. I mean, there's no place else that I know of that doesn't smoke marlin like we do. What I like to do is I like to put this stuff into a Ziploc bag, or you know, if you have a piping bag, that's great, but I'll put it into a bag like this, and you will see why. Roll that lid over. Make sure you don't get that stuff on the seal. Okay, I got it in my little bag here. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and set this bowl on the side. And I'm gonna finish up here with some chips. You know, because we wanna be a little extra and we wanna put up a nice little presentation. We're gonna get our chips here. Give a little dollop on each one. That way you don't have to break your chips trying to get into this dip. It's a little thicker than some other dips. Then I like to put just a touch of little sweet chili sauce on it, just because, you know, give it a little color and some sweetness. Yeah, we got this little bit of sea asparagus for garnish. And I'm just gonna set these guys on here for some color. And that's it. Sweet potato chips with smoked marlin dip. And don't forget, we have our Ulu Mac Nut hummus here, which is also included in your box. All right, folks, that's pretty much all of the products out of your box. But you know, we can't have Aloha Friday Pūpū Hour without the cocktails. All right, here we go, gang. Here's the boys. We're gonna have some drinks on. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Awesome. Thank you for coming up here and showing off a little piece of our distillery and making such fantastic food. I'm gonna make you a cocktail in reciprocation. Is that okay?
Thank you very much.
You want one, sir?
Yes, sir.
Let's start. So in the box was the fresh cane juice
Fresh
with a little
cane
bit
juice.
of lime from Cane Rush. So
Awesome stuff.
and it makes it easy for everybody because now we've got our sugar and our acid already together. So if you don't have fancy mixing tins at home, just grab a mason jar or a cup. Super easy. We don't have to get all crazy like I do here. Little bit of Kohana Kea.
right there.
This is our white rum. You like it okay, right?
Oh, I like it, okay.
All right. All of this is made using heirloom Hawaiian ko. So we grow about 300 acres of it, about 215 on Kamehameha School's land.
Kamehameha School's
Great.
land.
Little Pakavelli is the varietal today, so we'll mix up something proper. Ice. Why am I only making one?
I'm just smelling.
Why am I only making one? Oh my goodness.
All right, buddy.
That's terrible manners. One at a time. That's the difference between a mixologist and a bartender. So this one's just a daiquiri style drink. The Cane Rush, equal parts with Kohana Kea. If you don't have access to it, I'm sure another rum could try its best, but it won't fill the niche quite as much. Shake it, don't take it.
Do it. Go.
All right.
Beautiful.
We, chef, we. All right. To the slowest daiquiri ever. And then I'm gonna make you a more difficult drink afterwards, but we have to get something in our gullet to start off with, right?
All right.
Gentlemen.
Now this, ladies and gentlemen, is the reason why I have my buddy Kealihi here. He is the official taste tester
I'm here for
of
consumption.
cocktails.
Not for talking.
Himua. Himua.
There we go.
I'm mad about that, right?
Wait, my pinky is with upward. Okay.
Pinky's where you want to
Yeah, wherever you want.
Pinkies are right here.
All right, I'm gonna mix you up a mojito.
All right.
But what do you guys think of the daiquiri? Super simple, cane rush and rum.
I gotta try it again. Just
What I
to
love
make
about daiquiri is the easiest drink to make. It's one of the easiest drinks. It's like making a rum and coke. Like it could not
Yeah.
be more simple.
Yeah.
3 ingredients, mix it, pour it in a glass, you're done.
So good.
Bang, bang.
Boom,
So,
boom.
Unlike that, I'm gonna do the much lamented mojito. So,
The polar end, the opposite end of the spectrum when it comes to drink making, right?
yeah, you just gotta, some fresh mint
Well,
in there. Little bit of lime for you. Now let's do it proper.
I got a question while you're muddling.
Yeah,
Do you need to muddle or can you shake it in the tin with just the mint and the lime?
I like the muddle, but I'm also not going to get in the way of a good time. Don't let the perfect get in the way of the good. So,
Fair enough, fair
you know, I say muddle because, you know, I wouldn't get paid otherwise. So now we're going to add cane rush again, which is going to bring that fresh cane juice. I think it'll come frozen to you guys, but from the island of Hawaii, yeah?
Yep, from the Hawai'i Island. And what's super cool is that we got the cane juice and we got the Kohana rum made from Hawaiian cane. So
Indeed.
perfect combination.
Sure hope so. So that, like we said, you know, Keali'i won't let me make these or order these when we go out together. It has to be daiquiris or simpler. But, you know, when chef's here, I get off the hook. I'm allowed to do, you know, the fun stuff.
I just like to drink, that's all.
You'll notice that I'm only making 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's going on?
Keali'i gets the rest of that bottle over there.
Off camera style.
All right. Cane juice, lime, mint, rum, and a little bubbly to help it all come together.
Oh man.
Let's mixologist it for a moment.
Oh. You gotta have that fancy mixer.
You know, bring it all together.
There we go.
Gentlemen,
All right.
I'll toast you with my daiquiri.
All right.
Cheers.
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 Hey.
We're good, I'm good.
Yeah.
Mojitos are
Just right.
They're good.
Mojitos
Just
are good.
I was
right.
whining about it, but you're right.
That's right.
There we have it.
All right, well, that's it. Kamehameha alumni. Hope you all having a great alumni month. Thank you so much to Pauahi Foundation, Alumni Relations, Kohana Distillers, Mr. Keali'i Heen from Agrex.
Argix? Whatever, doesn't matter. All the
Argix.
things. I work in beverage.
Power Valley vodka, make lots of delicious things.
Yeah.
This is the man you have to thank.
This is the guy, Imua 89. Shaka to all our classmates in 1989. Yeah,
Thanks
all
for
you
having
alumni around wherever you're at. Here you go. Cheers. Happy Aloha Friday.
Cheers.
Cheers.